Salman, guys. So yesterday I was having a really good conversation with a friend of mine, um, older gentleman, and I was just telling him about certain shortfalls, if I can call it that, in my life. I was telling him about the challenges that I'm going through and just seeking counsel and guidance um, for a person like him. Just a bit of background: he was a presenter on TV for years and years and years, and things didn't work out too well, and he got let go, and he got in trouble with his marriage, blah blah blah. Things just fell left, and he was talking about that challenge in his life, that dip, that valley in his life. And now that he's on the other side and he's overcome that, the lessons that he's picked up, having lost money, having lost homes, cars, having lost all of these things, he spoke of leveling up. He spoke of leveling up, and my whole thinking around leveling up was always so different, because for me, leveling up is making sure that I'm reading the right books. Leveling up is making sure Guti, I add more vegetables in my diet. Leveling up is finding a new mentor. Leveling up. So that's how I've always seen leveling up. And it was so interesting how he broke it down, because he was like, you try to run this marathon called life, and you're carrying so much weight on you. You're running with ankle weights and wrist weights and a weighted vest, and you wearing this huge helmet, and you were saying, Penson, let it go. And I didn't understand, and I didn't understand. And we're talking about it, and we're talking about alcohol as an example, and he was in trouble because of alcohol. And a lot of you guys can relate, where all of a sudden it's a Friday afternoon, you decide to go doping, and then you get lost, and you make the world's worst decisions when you're drunk, and you find yourself coming back home on a Sunday, and all of those things is because of alcohol. And he was saying, Wuti, forget letting it go. Imagine reducing it. I've gone now 67 days without alcohol. And it's weird because the as my alcohol consumption decreased, my bank account went up. Like literally. So in terms of just that one area, I've leveled up. If you are going on a Thursday, Puza Thursday, and you're having a couple of beers on Puza Thursday, and that's $200, and on Friday post work you're having another drink, and that results in dinner, and then 1,000 rand, and Saturday you guys do it again on Saturday, and 1,000 rand, and Sunday mimosa mesanyagwa my before you realize you spent, let's say, just on the low end 2,000 rand per weekend. That's 8,000 rand a month. Now you decide to just cut that out, bank account, 8,000 rand a month. You look over a span of 4 months, you realize that, hey, I've just saved 30,000 rand. Like this. It's the same thing with your diet. If you're struggling with your diet, forget, I need to eat more cauliflowers, I need to just cut the things out. Like, I've cut out jelly babies, and I've cut out like chocolate. I didn't have to cut out McDonald's, I didn't have to cut out KFC, I didn't have to cut out donuts. I just literally okay, jelly babies, and I look at my body now, and like, I'm just shredding fat. I'm just shredding it. And I'm like, Jesus. All because I've decided to cut it out. We've all of us have those 2 or 3 friends, and they are amazing in every other area except for this one toxic space. So maybe these are the friends that are introducing you to type of girls that you shouldn't be introduced to. Maybe these are the type of friends that are, show me, let's go to this club. These guys are going to pay for us. They've got those traits. And you letting go of just those 1 or 2 friends, just letting it go, you're going to start realizing that you've leveled up. All of a sudden, you're not waking up with this guy. You're like, shit, did he say his name is Usbonelo or Usbong saying? You wait, like, fuck, where am I in Midrand? Am I in Centurion? All because you've decided to let certain things go, you've leveled up. When you look at yourself in the mirror, you respect yourself a lot more. It's crazy. I'm in the world of digital advertising, and I do a lot of digital sales. And a lot of the guys in my space, they want to go to every single media agency, that they can possibly get to in the whole of South Africa. And you realize, Guti, the scope of our agency is a mile wide. But in terms of relationships, they're like an inch deep. So you've got all this shit, but there's no real substance. And you start realizing, if I can cut out and go from 20 agencies and just make sure I just focus on 3, all of a sudden the relationships that you really form with those 3 are really, really deep, entrenched relationships. And you can actually get more business from those 3 than you could over this 20 that you couldn't really get to, because you're seeing this one once a month, that one once a month, that one once every 3 months, that one. This 3, now you can make sure that you seek the guys at least 2-3 times a week. It's that type of mindset. It's that type of mindset. If you want to level up, you need to let go of shit. You have to let go of shit. You have to let go of certain friends. You've got no choice. You have to let go of fucking bad habits. This thing of, it's a Sunday, let me sleep in. Look, I'm not saying wake up at 5 a.m. on a Sunday. I'm saying, is there a need for you to be waking up at 11? Is there a need for you to be waking up at 10? Like on a Sunday, if you wake up at 8, just at 8, instead of your regular 11 o'clock, that's 3 more hours. That's 3 more hours for you to spend time with family, for you to take a walk, for you to start planning your week, for you to just decompress and actually just be within yourself. Like, think about that compound interest. You see people who get to work and they're rushing, and they get to work at fucking like 9:15. What a shit habit to have. What a shit habit to have. No. Let go of Netflix up until 1 o'clock in the morning. Let go of that. Understand, I'm going to watch Netflix till when I get home at 6 until 9, and then I'm going to go take a shower, and I'm going to hit the bar, and I'm going to hit the bed. 9:30. All of a sudden, you waking up at 7, you shower, you get dressed, you leave, you get to work 8:30. That extra 45 minutes, you use to talk to your colleagues, make coffee, set up your station, get ready. Let go of fucking excuses. Let go of the excuses if you want to level up. Here's one. If you miss everything that I've just said, just do this. Just do this one fucking thing that I'm asking you for you to level up. Let go of blaming other people. Your relationship doesn't work? Let go of blaming your boyfriend or your ex. Let go. You're not earning the amount of money. Let go of blaming your boss. Let go of saying, my mom didn't do this, that's why I'm toxic. Let go of saying, my family, my area, my this. Let go. I'm late because of traffic. Let go of blaming others for your current situation. My parents were fat. Let go. If you want to level up, let go. We have all this anxiety because we've told ourselves that we need to have this house and this car and we need to be in this relationship and this position. Let go. Let go. Be in the present. I'm here now and I'm building as much as I can right now. I'm blessed to have this little car that I have. I'm so blessed. Let go of the car that you don't have. Let go. On Instagram, fucking stop, unfollow these motherfuckers that are putting pressure subconsciously. Stop following your friends. They are curating an Instagram that you can't catch up to. And you feel a type of way. You feel a type of way when you see your friend, her boyfriend just bought her that new Michael Kors bag. You feel a type of way because your nigga can't do that right now. You feel a type of way when you see Spanbani at gym in the morning and your fat ass is just, that makes you feel lesser. That when you get onto Twitter and you start engaging on this negative energy and people blaming, what is that's doing in your mind. You broke as fuck, you chilling over the weekend, you seeing your friends fly to Cape Town, having mimosas on a fucking boat. How that makes you feel. Let go. Let go. Let go. Stop trying to compete. Stop trying to let go. Let go of your bad habits. Let go of your toxic traits. Let go of the shit that you're eating. Let go. Stop trying to do so much. That's the problem. You do so much. I go to gym and I watch a guy doing something like a chest exercise. They do incline, then they do flat, then they do flies, then they do pec deck, then they do. I'm like, geez, Louise, that's why you're so shit. Hey, bruh, find 2-3 exercise max. Get that done. You don't have to be everything to everyone. Let go. We are carrying so much, people. We are carrying so much. We don't know what to do with it. That's why we're so depressed. That's why we're so anxious. That's why we spread so thin. That's why I'm burning out. I've got burnout. Because you're doing too much. Sit down with your boss and say, listen, as much as I love to get promoted, please can we just relook at my responsibilities? And then you're going to see something so amazing. Cutting down your responsibilities from these 10 things that you need to do, all of a sudden to these 6 things, you're going to realize that you get more shit done. You get more shit done because now you get to work earlier. You get to focus a bit more. You've let go. You've let go of all these toxic traits. Guys, I can speak forever about this because I'm so passionate. I'm so passionate about it because I know that we all need to level up in our lives. But the best way for you to get there is just by letting go. Letting go of the toxic friends. Letting go of the friends that aren't toxic, but again, have certain traits that are putting you back. If you got fat friends and you're trying to lose weight, let go. I love you, friends. When we want to go paint on that Tuesday, I'll come with. But generally, I have to take a step back because I know what happens. And we get fat together. Let go of the friends that are always going out, drinking. When are you trying to fix your relationship? These guys are taking you to strip clubs. They're introducing you to girls that you shouldn't be introduced to. All of a sudden, this guy that you're trying to be disappears every weekend. And you have to rebuild yourself every Monday. You're trying to save for that car. You're trying to save for that whatever. But you can't because you're spending it every weekend. By the time you get to Monday, you look at your bank account, you get an SMS. You're like, I've got $75. Then you're starting all over again. You're starting all over again with your diet. You're starting all over again with your finance. You're starting all over again with your relationship. Constantly. Because you're not letting go of bad habits. I'm not saying it's easy. I'm not saying it's easy. I'm not saying with you tomorrow all of a sudden you never have McDonald's. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying with you start little by little by little, letting go of little by little. You don't have to let go of all 30 of your toxic friends. Just let go of 2. Just let go of 2. You don't have to, instead of waking up at fucking 5, just say I'm going to wake up just 30 minutes earlier. I'm going to let go of my excuses. I'm not letting go of my Netflix. I'm not letting go of watching TV. I'm just saying I don't need to sleep at 1 o'clock in the morning. I'm going to let go of that bad habit. I'm going to sleep at 11. Just start those little things where you're letting go of little things. I'm going to stop blaming my mom. I'm going to stop blaming my ex. I'm going to stop blaming my environment. I'm going to stop blaming my boss. I'm literally just going to focus on me. Guys, in Gantanda, I wish you guys growth. I wish you guys level up. Super Saiyan level 1000. Have yourselves a blessed day. Check you on the other side.